So first we need to create the moss pole. Now we're creating it through this mesh wire. Now I got this through B&Q, it was very cheap, and we're going to cut this through, turn this into something that we can definitely get this plant to climb.
So all I'm doing here is cutting out the exact size that I really want for this moss pole. And all I do after that point, once I have the correct size, is I'm now intertwining all of the wires together to finally eventually form the moss pole. Once I've done that, I can then move on to the next stage, but as you can see, it's a bit fiddly, but eventually you can get it done, and then...
Okay, so here's the base. Now all we're going to do with this is I'm also going to get one of these, I'm going to cut a couple of them out, and I'm going to stick it in with its repotting, and then from there, we're going to put it into its new pot. Now we're going to get this moss pole to sit nice and comfortably in this spot here. Now before I do any of this, I've actually got to get the moss actually in here, which I've got some up in the cupboard, which I'm going to grab now, and then we're going to fill this up and then get everything all set in place. So here's the moss. Let's get this filled up into here, get the sticks in, and then we are all good to go.
So as you can see, I'm getting the moss and I'm jamming it in as much as I can into the moss pole just to make sure it's nice and steady. I've also got those orchid sticks, and then making sure I'm finalising it by making sure it's nice and sturdy for its final pot.
And there is the final touches. Now again, it's a little bit loose, but that's okay. The main thing is that we've got this moss pole perfectly placed. We're now going to put this into our new pot. We're going to take it out of the old one, and we're going to make sure it's going to stay in place. And then there you have it.